Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited to share today's video with you. I love just celebrating little holidays, and Easter is so fun for us. I have two boys, they're 7 and 8 years old, so the holidays are fun. We kind of go all out. So for Easter, I love making side dishes. I always volunteer to bring lots of side dishes to our Easter get-togethers. So today I'm going to share with you 10 side dishes that are perfect for Easter time. So we just love gathering with friends and family around any kind of holiday, and Easter in particular is just so much fun. So I hope that these 10 recipes give you some inspiration on what to make for your Easter gatherings with your friends and family. I'll list them all, the timestamps in the description box. If you want to check one out immediately, just go down to the description box and check out the timestamps. Make sure you subscribe to my channel also if you're new. I love sharing my videos with you every single week of the easy recipes that I'm making for myself and our family. So make sure you subscribe and also put a like on this video if you enjoy it. Let's get going with these 10 Easter side dishes. This is going to be a crescent roll roll-up, and I am going to add in brie and green beans to this. These come out so good. They're a really great side dish. So I have just regular crescent rolls. You can use any brand, Pillsbury or Walmart Great Value brand, whichever you prefer. So I'm just pulling them out into their triangles. And now I have some brie cheese. So I'm just going to cut a piece of the brie and lay it into the center of the crescent roll. And then I am going to add in, I have some steamed green beans. You can add in asparagus, is really good with this one. I do like to cook the veggies first because once these are all rolled up and ready to go, they don't take long to cook in the oven. They only take about 11 to 13 minutes, and this is a really great side dish to have a veggie and your kind of roll, crescent roll, all in one. So these are a huge hit. Couldn't be easier, but I'm going to bake these in the oven at 350 for about 11 to 13 minutes, and they're all set. Look how good they are. I'm making some baked beans. I have 3 cans of baked beans, and I'm just going to put everything into a bowl first, mix it all together before I put it into my baking dish. So 3 cans of baked beans. I have kidney beans washed and drained, Great Northern beans washed and drained. I have these bacon crumbles. You can cook your own bacon and crumble it up as well, but I love these bacon crumbles. Half of a cup. I have brown sugar. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. This baked bean recipe is so amazing. Everyone always raves over it, so it goes really fast. So I used 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Now I'm going to give this a nice mix all of these ingredients together. I'm going to add it all into a 9 by 13 baking dish. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. So once this is all ready, it'll go in for about 25 to 35 minutes. So once this is kind of spread nice and flat, I'm going to add on top some French fried onions. And this makes these baked beans absolutely amazing. Like I said, they're a huge hit, super easy to make, and just really absolutely delicious. I'm going to make some potatoes. This is going to be basically 3 ingredients. I have my red potatoes cut up. I have some olive oil. I'm going to just coat them in olive oil, about 2 to 3 tablespoons, depending on how many potatoes you're going to use. Now I have some ranch seasoning mix. This recipe is so easy, and these roasted ranch potatoes are a huge hit. So I use 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning. You can use a ranch seasoning pack, but I love the big container of ranch because we use it a lot. I have my baking mat lined cookie sheet. I'm going to bake these in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, these have the best flavor. Look how good they turned out. So delicious. I'm going to make a really good spring salad. We always have a green salad at all of our functions. So this one is so good, perfect for Easter with sliced strawberries. I love how good the strawberries have been lately. I have some slivered almonds, and you can use any kind of nut really in this that you'd like. Some feta cheese. I'm going to sprinkle on some feta. I love feta with mixed greens and strawberries. And I'm going to make a dressing. I have some olive oil. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of the olive oil, and I'm just putting this into a little mason jar to shake it up. I have some balsamic vinegar. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of the balsamic vinegar. I have some honey. I'm going to use a tablespoon of honey. I'm going to eyeball this one. So just a tablespoon of honey, and I have some pink Himalayan salt, any kind of salt that you like, just a little bit of salt in here. I'm going to put my lid on and mix it up. You can use any kind of salad dressing shaker you want, or even just a bowl and a whisk, whichever way you prefer. So now I'm going to toss the salad. I'm just going to add on the dressing. This is such a great dressing, such a great combo with the strawberries and the feta. So I love this. It's really great for springtime and for Easter. So we love green salad. This one is a huge, huge hit. So it would not be Easter with some Peeps. We really, really love when the Peeps come out this time of year. So these marshmallow sugar little Peeps are so fun to make appetizers with and side dishes with. We always have some sort of fruit on our menu plan when we get together as a family and all of our friends. So this is a really great way to add in that fruit and be super, super festive for Easter. You can do whatever kind of Peeps you want. The little duck ones, there's bunny ones. They come in lots of different colors nowadays, but these are so fun. I'm going to do a pea salad. I really, really love this pea salad. So I have my peas. I have a chopped up red onion. I used half of the red onion. I have these bacon crumbles that I just can't get enough of from Costco. They're so good. 1 cup. I have some shredded cheddar cheese, a cup of shredded cheddar cheese, and some mayonnaise. I'm using a cup of mayonnaise. This is really simple, but it is so, so good. I absolutely love this one. It's just a classic, and it's a perfect side dish. It goes with everything, any kind of main dishes that you're having. It is so good. I'm going to do a corn frito salad, and I call it a salad. There's no greens in it, but it's so amazing. It's very simple ingredients, as you can see. So I have my 2 cans of corn that are drained. I have my white onion. I cut up half of the white onion, and I like to cut it in some pretty small pieces here. I'm going to add in some, I have my shredded cheddar cheese and mayonnaise. There's really only 4 ingredients in this. My mom started making this many, many years ago, and it has just been a staple within our family ever since. It is so, so good. So it has the chili Fritos, not regular Fritos. You're going to want to use the chili flavored Fritos. And they just give this an amazing flavor. It is such a good combination. So I have a cup of my shredded cheddar cheese. I'm going to use a cup of the mayonnaise as well. So with this, you can prepare the corn however far in advance you'd like, but you're going to want to add the Frito chips right before you serve this so that they're nice and crunchy. The crunch just makes this so good. It's still good if it's been sitting for a little bit, but the crunchier these Fritos are when you eat it, the better. So this one is a huge hit. It's so easy. Everyone raves about it whenever I take it to any kind of picnic or potluck, and it's really great for Easter time. So here are these Fritos, the chili cheese flavor. I have actually not had them with the regular original flavor. It would probably be good, but it is amazing with the chili cheese flavor. I cannot tell you how good this is. So, so yummy. Just perfect as a really easy side dish that you can take to any kind of function. So I'm going to be making a broccoli salad. Love broccoli salad. It's just another classic. So I have my broccoli. I have a cup of mayonnaise. I have my cut up red onion. I used half of the red onion. I have sunflower seeds, half a cup of sunflower seeds. I have some dried cranberries. I have some maple syrup, and I'm just going to pour in about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And I have some bacon. I just cooked the bacon, and now I'm going to cut it up with my kitchen scissors. You can use the Costco bacon crumbles if you want, whichever you have on hand. And I'm just going to cut this bacon up into some small pieces. I'm going to give this a mix. I like to make this broccoli salad the day before to really give the mayonnaise a chance to kind of combine with the broccoli, and it just makes it not quite as crunchy. But you can make it day of and it still be absolutely delicious. So I love making things ahead of time, which really saves me in the kitchen. So this is just one of those that I have on my menu that I make ahead. I'm going to make a macaroni salad, and this is another one of my make ahead side dishes that I usually make the day before. cooking up those macaroni noodles. I'm going to add in a cup of mayonnaise, and I use the whole box of macaroni. This makes a pretty big serving, which I love to take it to serve to crowds because it's big, but it's so, so good. I have some cut up pickles. I have some cut up olives as well. I have half of a red onion diced up into some small pieces. I have some pimentos that I've cut up also. They come pretty small already. I have some salt. I'm going to add in some pepper also, about a teaspoon of each of those, but measure however much you like. So I'm adding in the pepper. Give this a good mix. This is just my version of a classic macaroni salad. This is the version that I grew up on, so I absolutely love it. So once that's mixed a bit, I'm adding in some hard-boiled egg, and I'm just cutting it up into some smaller pieces, and then I will mix this salad again. I like to put the egg in before I mix it too much because the egg will just kind of fall apart, and I like it to be in some bigger chunks a little bit. So this is so good. I absolutely love this macaroni salad. I could just make it all spring and summer long and be happy, but it is just an absolute classic. So, so yummy. So I'm going to be doing, I have a corn dish, and I have melted butter. I have corn, regular corn. I have creamed corn. This is going to be a casserole, and it is amazing. So I'm going to add in some sour cream, the whole container of sour cream. I'm going to add in, I have 2 eggs that are whisked already. I have some sugar. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of sugar. I have some salt, about a teaspoon of salt. Give this a good mix. This is just amazing. I love this corn dish. I can't get enough of it. So I have some Jiffy cornbread now that I'm going to mix into this. Anything with Jiffy corn mix always turns out so, so good. So this one is a hit. So I am now going to add this into my 9x13 baking dish. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees as well. I'm going to spray this dish with my nonstick cooking spray so that this comes out nice and clean. So I'm just going to scoop all this in. I'm just going to really make sure I clean this bowl out because this stuff is so good. I'm going to kind of flatten it out a bit. I'm going to bake this in the oven, and look how good it is. It is a perfect side dish and really perfect for Easter. I hope that you loved these 10 Easter side dishes as much as we do. They are all so easy, so delicious. They are crowd pleasers. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new, and also put a like on this video if you enjoyed it. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.